David Baker is president and CEO of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He was on Sirius XM NFL Radio yesterday talking about what the Hall might do for the class of 2020. Listen to this.
It is extremely elite company, and it's not the Hall of very, very good. It's the Hall of Fame. And so it should be difficult to make it. But there's a lot of guys through the years. We've had several guys who are on all-decade teams who aren't in the Hall of Fame. And so this is an opportunity with the Centennial coming up. And what we've looked at potentially and has been approved, at least in concept, by our operating board, but we're going to have to go for the full board, is that potentially we would have 20 Hall of Famers enshrined for the year 2020.
Wow.
So normally there's 7 or 8. This year coming up, there's 8 enshrinees, but he said...
Well, hold on a minute. What it is usually it's 5 from the current class that's eligible as first-time eligible people, or in their first
or recently retired players.
Recently retired players haven't used up their 15 years of eligibility. It's usually 5 from that, and then it now seesaws between 2 contributors and 1 veterans committee, or 2 veterans committee and 1 contributor, for a maximum of 8. So what would the split be?
So the split
on the 20?
The split on the 20 would be 5 normal modern era players, like normal.
Right.
Then 10 seniors and 3 contributors and 2 coaches.
Well, coaches are normally the contributors in a way,
right?
Too.
So that's part of that group.
Or the coaches. Hold on a minute, can be modern era too. I mean, I like it. It's time. Look, Pat Bowlen isn't with us, and they waited so long. He wasn't even mentally there to even know that he got into the Hall of Fame. What in the world are we waiting on Tom Flores for? I have no idea. I've been saying that all the time with the Oakland Raiders. Don Coryell going in. Lynch keeps waiting, and he deserves to get in. And every single year, it's painful to watch a lot of these guys wait. Now, Lynch is still a modern era player, but there's a ton of guys that have been waiting to hear their name called. Everson Walls is another one. I mean, there's a lot of guys who have played terrific football for many years who get thrown out, in the process, and then need to have one writer pound the table for them over and over again in a room till the colleagues go, you know what, that guy was pretty darn good. So just clear the decks of a lot of people who have been waiting before they're dead. I mean, I'll just spit the truth here. Or before they become so mentally debilitated they don't even know that they're getting in. I don't have a problem with that at all. Zero issue with it. And it's a great way for the Hall of Fame to be part of the NFL 100 campaign, because the announcement would come at the Super Bowl, where it's going to be the culmination of the NFL 100 campaign and season. Finish it up. Here's the 20 people. Make it part of it. I mean, it'll be standing room only at the NFL Honors, but it'll be a hell of an announcement.
Well, what do you do with the Hall of Fame ceremony in terms of speeches? The night's already too long.
I started at noon.
Start
with lunch.
Two-day event.
No.
You do the modern day one?
You can't have. I mean, look what we just saw. Again, look what we just saw at the Democratic debates, right? Some people thought it was the JV and then how do you split it up?
Right.
The modern era get their own. The other ones get their own.
I don't know. You started at like noon.
Oh. But it's still going to end at midnight with 20 people talking.
Great question. But I think that's another thing. That's something to worry about on the actual presentation of it. But I think
it's cool. You make a special occasion out of it.
I saw Hank. I go back to this one. Having been a fortunate part of my gig, as everybody who listens to the Rich Eisen show in Canton, Ohio on WHBC, I'm the host of the jacket dinner, the gold jacket dinner.
Best night ever.
And the guys who are enshrined, it's the first moment they get something tangible, knowing that it's happening, that their dreams, that they know that they're in, but it's the first tangible moment where they realize, oh God, this is happening. And the emotions are incredible. I'm getting goosebumps just even recounting it.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I remember Hank Stram got in, and after waiting forever, He got up there, and his son put the jacket on him. And it was so moving, but the guy couldn't speak. He couldn't speak. He had lost, and this is a guy who, as we know, is one of NFL film's finest, who spoke for a living after he was coach. And he had his presentation, his acceptance speech was taped on a day where he could be able to get the words out. There's too many of these moments. Do it when we can and just live life and enjoy it. Don't wring your hands over, well, it's such a departure. Great idea. Love it.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.